Guys, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, especially if you love college football as much as I do. The Gator Bowl. This is my first prediction for the college football bowl games that are not playoffs nor New Year's Six bowl games, but still bowl games we all want to watch and enjoy before the season comes to an end. The Gator Bowl featuring Clemson and Kentucky. I'm really excited for this game. I'm an ACC guy. I like Florida State. Clemson used to whip us for a long time. We finally got one over on them this year in their house. The only team that beat them in their house, by the way, man, I add. Clemson, they've had a down year, but you can also say, well, their defense is legitimately good. They're a top 10 defense from top to bottom. They tackle really good. Nobody runs the football on them. Miami did that one time, but I mean, it was at Miami, but that's besides the point. Clemson's a pretty good football team overall. They're back in the top 25 where they should be. My only problem with Clemson this year, and like anybody else would say, were the turnovers that they had offensively. Clearly good enough to be a 10-win team or more, but unfortunately, they're fighting for their ninth win. But not completely unfortunate. I mean, things happen. I do think Dabo Swinney's a great coach. I got a lot of respect for him. And speaking of respected coaches, I like Bob Stoops. I think he's a really good coach, too. He's done really good with Kentucky. They've had a winning season ever since he's been there. And, of course, it's harder to recruit at Kentucky than it would be for Clemson or Florida State nowadays, Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, And he still has some really good football teams that give people problems. The problem with this pick is I'm an ACC guy. So, of course, I'm going to go with Clemson. I think Clemson wins this game. They don't even need much offense to win this game. I think Kentucky's got a good defense and all. They do play some hard-nosed football. They're both smashed. They're a really good smash-mouth physical team. But this whole month will help both teams. And I think it will benefit Clemson more than it would Kentucky. Because Clemson's defense is also smash-mouth physical, force turnovers. They do what they want to do. They're a physical team at the line of scrimmage. They force turnovers, like I just said. Good third down defense. They're good at stopping the run. And I think Clemson offensively will probably struggle like they have all year for the most part. But I think they win the game. A lower scoring game, kind of like the South Carolina game. Real tough, low scoring game. But I think Clemson pulls away 23-13. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I mean, Kentucky's not a pushover team. They did beat a top 10 Louisville at the time. Now, I know they're not in the top 10 now, but still, on paper, it was top 10, so it's a good team. And Louisville was pretty good this year. But give me Clemson. And the SEC has struggled against other Power 5 teams. They're 7-9, like Richard Sherman said. So give me Clemson 23-13, maybe 23-17, something close. But give me the Tigers from the ACC winning the Gator Bowl.